Morning to all. Welcome to the E-class of DePaul School, Baripada. Good morning, children. Children, today I Tapas sir going to teach class 3 students science root. Today's lesson is the last lesson for annual exam course, lesson number 11. Today I am going to teach you lesson number 11. This is the last lesson for final exam course. So children, listen the video attentively. Today's lesson is measurement. Today we will read about measurement, how we generally measure solid and liquid. In this regard, this lesson is about. So let's start the lesson, children. What is measurement? Measurement means to compare a thing with a thing of standard unit. For example, we buy fruits and vegetables. These are measured in kilogram or gram. Gram is the standard unit of weight. Standard unit means that everyone uses this unit. Let us now know about the measurement of length, weight, volume, time and temperature. Measurement means when we measure something with any type of instrument, it is called measurement. Generally we measure solid thing, liquid thing. Solid thing we measure like potato, rice, wheat, fruits with the help of gram and kilogram. If the quantity is less, we use gram. If the quantity is more, we use kilogram. So gram is considered to be the standard unit of weight. Now, if we measure any length of any object, weight of any object, volume of any object, or time or temperature, we use different type of units to measure them. Now we will know in detail about these units. Measurement of length. The standard unit of length is meter. When we measure anything in length of any object, we use meter, and meter is considered to be the standard unit of length. Many other units are there to measure in length, beginning with meter and centimeter. If smaller length, we measure centimeter. We generally use centimeter scale in our compass box. And if we want to measure long distance from one village to another village, one city to another city, we generally use kilometer. Kilometer is the bigger unit to measure a long distance. You can see 1 kilometer equals to 1000 meter. Means if 1 kilometer will take, then 1000 meter is equal to 1 kilometer. 1 meter equals to 100 centimeter and 1 centimeter equals to 10 centimeter. These are all the unit we generally use to measure length of an object or place. The ruler is used geometry box shows marking in the centimeter and millimeter. Carpenter, tailor and mason have a measuring tape. It also shows marking in centimeter and millimeter. We generally, students, you generally use scale in your pencil box or geometry box. In that particular scale, it is marked in centimeter and millimeter. One side it is centimeter, another side it is millimeter. Carpenter, tailor and mason. Mason, you know, the person who helps in making our house, the construction of our house, mason. They all three of them, carpenter, tailor and mason, use measuring tape to measure the carpenter used to measure the length of the wood, or tailor used to measure the length of the the cloth, and mason use measure the length of the wall. So all the three of them use measuring tape, and in this measuring tape also it is marked in centimeter and millimeter. Measurement of weight now comes when we measure any solid thing like apple, I told you, oranges, wheat, rice, sugar, these are solid things. When we measure this thing, what we do, the standard unit of weight is gram. It is represent as G. A bigger unit of weight is kilogram. It represent as kg. Centigram, cg, milligram, mg, and smaller unit of weight. Now, when we measure any lighter object, that time we use milligram or gram. When we use heavier object, like as I told you, wheat bag, rice bag, so these are the heavier object, that time we use kilogram. So kilogram in short form written is kg, gram in short form written g, and milligram mg. Like this in short form it is written, like you can see 1 kilogram equals to 1000 gram, 1 gram equals to 100 cg, centigram, 1 centigram equals to 10 milligram. Weight are measured by using weighing machine. Here are given some of the weighing machines. You can see with the examples here. Pictures are also given, some weighing machines. Weighing machines are generally used to measure the solid thing. When we measure any solid thing, especially you have seen in the grocery shops, vegetable green grocery shop also you have seen, when they are measuring potatoes or vegetables, they use this weight balance. When we go to the grocery shop, they measure rice or wheat or tea or sugar, they use the weighing balance there. So weighing balance generally, digital weighing balance are generally used nowadays. All these are used to measure the weight of a solid object. Measurement of volume. Now comes the liquid object. When we measure any liquid object, what we use? We use a particular container to measure. Generally you have seen the milkman comes with a milk can, and he use a vessel to which is marked in liter and milliliter to measure the liquid quantity. The quantity of liquid that a container or a vessel can hold is called volume. When a particular container like mug, jug, bucket, or any type of container which contain any type of liquid like petrol, diesel, honey, water, in that container, that is called the volume of that container, or the capacity of the whole container that holds that liquid is called the volume. The standard unit of volume is liter. Now, as in distance we use meter, kilometer and centimeter. Now in volume we use standard unit as liter, kiloliter also if it is bigger unit as overhead tank. In our house you have seen water tanks are there. Those water tanks measure the water in kiloliter. And if in the syrup bottle, when we use syrup bottle medicine, cup syrup bottle, you have seen it is 50 milliliter or 100 milliliter, it is written there. Means if the quantity is small, liquid is small, then we use milliliter. If it is huge quantity, kiloliter. If in the middle it is neither small neither huge quantity, we generally use liter. So liter is considered to be the standard unit of volume. The volume of a solid is calculated first by measuring the length, breadth and height of the solid and then multiplying them. Now when we measure the volume of a solid, what we do? Liquid, as I told you, we use container to measure, but when it comes to a solid thing as a pencil box or book or any type of like cake, these are solid thing. When we measure the volume of a particular thing, what we do? First we measure the length of the object, then breadth of the object, then height of the object, then three of them we multiply, then comes the centimeter cube or meter cube we use, because volume are generally used in meter or centimeter cube as unit. That volume of solid you can see length into breadth into height cubic unit, means cubic centimeter or cubic meter. That is the volume of any solid. Measurement of time. Now comes time. Time is measured in second, minute and hour. This is very important thing, because time we generally every now and then we watch our clock, we watch our wristwatch to know the time. That time we should know how to measure the time. So these are three units generally shows us the perfect time. First is the second one is minute, then comes hour. The standard unit of time is second. Second is considered to be the standard unit of time. 60 seconds makes 1 minute. 1 hour makes 60 minutes. You can see in this chart, 60 seconds equals to 1 minute, 60 minutes equals to 1 hour, and 1 day equals to 24 hours. The whole day from midnight to till next day midnight, 24 hours a day. So all these smaller unit are measured in second, bigger in minute, and very big are measured in hour. These are all three units of time. Time is measured with the help of clock or watch. Now, what are the instruments we use to measure time? That is called the measurement or unit to measure any time is clock is the best thing to measure time. It can be wall clock, table clock or wrist watch. The hand of a clock shows time in second, minute and hour. In every clock, you will find three hands are there. One is thinner, the second hand little bit thicker, longer. It is called minute hand, and shorter it is called hour hand, because these three hands shows the correct time in a watch or a clock. Nowadays we generally use digital watches. Digital watches, they don't have any type of hands. They are having only numbers. Those numbers shows direct time. No need of calculating any time as we generally do in wall clock. They shows our three hands are there. We watching those three hands, we have to find out the time. But in digital clock, only numbers are there. Easily you can understand what is the time at that moment. Measurement of temperature. Hotness or coldness of a body is called its temperature. It is measured in degree Celsius, degree Celsius. Symbol is also given, degree. You can see 0, small 0 is there, then comes C, degree Celsius sign. The temperature of a body is measured with the help of a thermometer. Means now comes when we measure the temperature of a body. If it is cold also, it is considered to be a temperature. If it is hot also, it is considered to be temperature. Both the case we use the unit called degree Celsius. The degree Celsius is the unit to measure any type of temperature, and the instrument to measure any object is called thermometer. Thermometer is the instrument which helps in measuring the temperature of the body. This is all about this lesson, children. A very important lesson to understand more clearly. Please watch it again and again, this video. I am very sure that you will listen to me what I am saying in this video, because unless you understand, this is very important part to know the unit, to know the instrument, to know how to measure time, volume, length. These are very important, because in nowadays we generally every day in our life we use this thing. So unless and until we are clear about this thing, we cannot understand about time or measurement of temperature or volume, length, anything. For that purpose, you should watch this video repeatedly at home. Then I am sure you will not have a little bit doubt regarding this lesson. Thank you, children, for watching this video, and rest of the exercise part I will give you through WhatsApp. Don't worry about that. Please read and try to understand the question answer, and try to understand the lesson through this video. Bye bye. Have a good day.